Would you rather British weather or American and Australian tipping culture?
And this is a really good one, by the way. This is a tough one. Especially, being, December and it's darkness and I could use some sun. But tipping, that's rough in the States. That's like an extra, 20%. And, you don't get an extra 20% of your salary. So that's just eating into your money. I'll take the hit with the weather.
Oh.
I would rather have the London weather than the tipping culture from the States.
That's a hot take. Americans, would you rather have...
You say that now, then give it a few weeks.
Yeah, you know what? You're right about that. Like, I'd rather work harder to get the money up.
That depression will hit you real quick, yeah. So you're not a fan of tipping culture?
No, absolutely not. Hold on, let me back up. So I get it.
Yeah.
I get that, that it's a service, and I respect folks in the service industry. Kudos to them. I'm a big tipper. So I say that as a big tipper.
Okay.
When you pull back a few layers of the onion, I think people who run those establishments, they just have to account for being able to pay people a more livable wage.
Okay.
And I think if we can sort of solve that piece of it, then we can, taper down on the tipping aspect of it. But still, no matter what, even if they still did get paid a living wage and everything was great there, great service, I still tip no matter what.
Okay. How do you find it in the UK where there is no tipping? How does that come across to you?
Yeah, it's a little awkward sometimes, right? Because at first you have to figure out how do you want to slide the tip in terms of like giving some more money, and then you have to like catch them before they fully get your bill up. Like we add an extra couple pounds for it, or I try to carry a little bit of cash and then I just give them 5-10 pounds here.
Right. So you do tip. Tip is a big thing for you. Yeah.
If they're getting a good service, I tip.
What about you, Zab? Are you a tipper?
I've never tipped once in my life.
Your whole life?
No, because we don't do it. We don't do it.
So when you see the service charge and it's got like an extra 10%,
everything's already added on.
Yeah, there. But then you don't add any more after that. No.
Yeah.
How old are you?
22.
22. Okay, you've never tipped in your life. Respect.
Every now and again, like I haven't done it, but my parents do. Like we catch a taxi from the airport.
Yeah.
It'll be a little, $10 on top or something like that. But service-wise, there's nothing for like tipping wise because you get paid your wage, which is pretty good.
So you think it's as alien as I find it? Yeah. I find it so strange. I've worked in service, and don't get me wrong, it's nice to get tipped, but then there's also a part of me that's like, I don't know, maybe I should just be doing another job if I need to rely on the tips that much. Yeah. But it is a nice thing. Like it shows, but nobody else is getting tips per se. Like you work an office job, there's no definite salary bump or something.
Yeah.
So it's very interesting. But I guess it's the fact that it's taken that service people are earning less in general than I guess office workers and so on.
And now it's all messed up in the States with tipping, because now you have the service employees that expect the tip from the patron of the business. And then when they don't get it, they get mad at the patron of the business. And the patron of the business is like, this is your job. If you want to make more money, get a different job. I got money for the cheeseburger. I'm going to pay just for the cheeseburger,
Yeah.
So but at the end of the day, again, it's not both parties are right, for the most part. It's just now, let's just pay folks a livable wage, and then that sort of can start to crumble.
One other thing that trips me out with you guys is that with your price, if you go to the supermarket or something, that you don't include like the tax on the price.
Yeah,
it would be like, okay, this will be like $9.50 total, and then $9.87 with tax. Whereas it's all like the taxes are all added onto it, so you know what your
spot on.
It is. Because we did a trip when I was like younger, and we went to like Disney World or something. I went to get an ice cream, and it said like $9.50, so I had exactly that.
Yep.
And then she was like, "Yeah, that'll be $9.50." Oh, sorry, it was $9.50 with like 40 cents tax.
Sales tax. Yeah, it's the sales tax, and I don't get it. I've hated that in my entire life, to be honest with you. I mean, I'm going back to when video games, right, used to be $20 for a decent game, and you're going with $20 as a kid. You earn $20. It's not that easy. But then sales tax, $21.90. So it's like you got to account for that, and that's how they get you.
You kind of have to do like little Puss in Boots, look all sad, and just be like, that's what I did, and just be like, I don't have anything, just please.
And they let you have it?
Yeah, she was like,
wow.
So you had the exact amount for it, and you don't have any more, and you just wanted to get that thing. Yeah.
To me, I was so confused. I was like, it says on the thing, it's like $9.50. Like, this is what I have.
Yeah.
Wow. I was so shocked by it.
Well, kudos to you for working out, because a lot of times, that can come out of the cashier's, till at the end of the day when they true it up or whatever. So most folks wouldn't let you get away with,
I think I was holding up a line or something.
Yeah,